Hello, hope everyone's doing well, and it is Dutch time. Time for some tulips and elves and vodka, all that good stuff. We have our first Dutch event and half Dutch event, I guess, because half the ships are Russian. That's a little unfortunate. They kind of introduced that in the little intro for the event, but when we saw Tulipa, we all thought, okay, Og me Dutch. And so there we go. We're ready to rock and roll, and it's time to begin. Now, I am still not well prepared for this event, I'll be honest with you. Will I be able to log in is the question. I did, let me earlier. Maybe not. Hello? LD player? Network error. Alright, hang on. Where's my little image? Oh, login successful. Hang on. Might be back. We're so back. Alright. There we go. We're actually logged in this time. Also, I didn't make a post about it, but you may have noticed that, hey, all my build tickets disappeared for the Frostfall event early. That was saving them until yesterday doing my polls, and then they were just gone. And evidently it was a bug with the ticket polls, so you lost them early. For whatever reason. I'm not sure why. But there you go. Yeah, I guess I'll start off with that, and I have one in my mailbox, so normally I do my polls in 7s, but this time we'll do it in a 10 poll. Because why not? Are there any polls? Hopefully they went well if you're going to do them soon. Well, hopefully they go well. Alright, let's see how lucky I get with this. Hopefully it's as lucky as last week's stream. I don't show again. Alright, who we get with the rest of our free polls? Medals. 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 No medals. Medals. No medals. Alright, looks like... Okay. I was gonna say nothing impressive, but you know, key's not bad. Gives you some nice torpedo buffs for Vanguard. You got a pretty cool design. That's acceptable, I guess. Getting a key. Let's see, what other stuff do I gotta do? That's right, we also have this. So actually, I'm not going to re-up theirs for now. Who else we got while we're waiting for people to kind of pile in? So do my commissions. We got Noshiro, got some more equipment. So we'll check out that later. See if the stream gets... Oh. Okay, the vocals didn't start. I think I'm okay. If I do it this way, the music doesn't play. I cannot let Sail Away Justice play on the stream. I've only been monetizing the streams. It doesn't work out because I have Sail Away Justice playing. It sucks. You're starving. I fed you this morning. Actually, no, I didn't. I just moved some people out and I didn't refeed you. I'm sorry. Also, Flandra, you need to hurry up and get to level 100. Taking way too long. We got very nice little dorm furniture. Go spend some tokens on that. I'm glad it's tokens, not just cubes for everything. I did go and put the rental skins on Kursk and Vorslav and Joffrey. What else do I got? Research Academy, got a bunch of stuff to claim. Don't let me forget to redo these after I do my polls. So I don't want to waste my coins here. This. That. And do that. Alright, other than select total amount, nothing impressive. Alright. In a few minutes. Now, I'm hoping this is coming from the light pool, since the 2 rate-ups are light ships. And maybe Janice will show up, who is the last ship I need other than New Girls. Get 100% collection. Well, let's see how that goes. Of course. It's looking suspiciously like the heavy pool again. Is 7 Provinces not a light cruiser? They made it a heavy pool because it is. Never mind then. I'm disappointed even further this event. That is mighty disappointing. Well, there's the destroyer for this event right there. Yep. Evertson. Alright, if you're gonna kind of screw me over like this, at least give me Kursk or Kazan in here. Still doing 7 for good luck. Worked out last time. Not as lucky this time. Said Kazan, not Rishi. I mean, the hair's vaguely close. They're both shades of red, I guess. There's not who I was looking for. Let's go Repulse. I forgot they took away the nuclear symbol off Indy's bomb. Got a skull now. Well, this has not been very lucky, I'll be honest with you. Wait, I know how to fix this to make what's her name? 7 Provinces show up. Got it. Hang on. I know I need to add to the overlay. Smaller though. Put her right there. That will solve all my problems. that will make her show up. Be very fun if she immediately shows up after that. Nope, Hood swooping in. Oh, 1 elf showed up after that, I guess. Make that 2 elves. Wonder how my coins are doing. I didn't pay attention. Not good, evidently. I really like how Valiant says her name. Got 30k left. Okay. We'll work with that. Wait, 205? That looks a little suspicious to me. That was not the suspicion I wanted. Well, it seems like I'm getting Evertson and nothing else. The others don't seem to like me very much. I have to clear out space pretty soon. Alright, let's go retire some ships. I'm sorry, repulses. I have just enough to this last 10 pull. Then I'll have to go do dailies. Then my weeklies. Unless 7 provinces wants to show up. Evidently you did. The whole Royal Navy's here. Got Hood, QE, Abercrombie. Well. So far, not so good. We do have some more collection stickers. That's nice. Alright, let's go claim this stuff. Low Bullen. I probably should get to 100 a set of Bullens. Just because they have skins. Yes, I know, I'm at max. Calm down. It's called farming 15-4 for coins. Alright, daily raids. Coins. I know. All the tutorial stuff's gonna show up again. Had to reinstall the game to get to work. We'll go do Belfast quick. And you know what? Do where is Royal Fortune at? There she is. You got gear? Equipped? No. You don't. Get your stuff back from Fancy. Oh. There you go. Alright, we're gonna do the Royal Fortune cheese strat. Everyone, an easy way of doing this. Just stand in the top left corner with Royal Fortune at a little bit above level 100. With decent gear, and she auto clears this, just sitting here. No chance of elf doing mating rituals right now, so we'll just close that. Yep, she just sits up there, and you're good to go. If she's a lower level, you need the repair toolkit, but mine doesn't need it because she's 125. But she's got some nice skills that just spawn cannonballs. Most times torpedoes just miss her, so that's nice. But if you were struggling dodging all the mines and stuff, here you go. Just a Royal Fortune to win. the strongest goober in the game. So Royal Fortune remains probably the best Tempesta ship. And there you go. S rank. 0 casualties. Cargo 6, ship sunk 6. Stage cleared. And no bitter prints. Yep, feed them to the sharks. So there you go. Hadn't seen that. There you go. Why are you here? Don't show special secretaries. Get out of here. Immediately disgusted. I mean, her version of Project Identity is much better than the original, so give her that. Alright, Kazan and 7 provinces. Let's go. None of these looking like what I was asking for. Alright. It is not me tending to the plants. Sorry to tell you. Why does she talk like that, Dunkirk? Why are you so angry sounding? I don't appreciate the attitude from you. Gone. So, that took more than expected. Alright, since we're here, might as well throw some cubes down the drain and try and get Janice to show up. None of those look like Janice to me. Once again, not Janice. Oh, I don't have enough. Oh well. Wait. You have enough. Alright. Come on, Janice. That was very poor. Alright, one last hit. Looking for like 26, 27 minutes, I think. Hello, Phoenix. My sister-in-law. Well. Underwhelming. When is the Wishing Well anniversary? I'll wait till then. Long time to go. Alright, so story is separate. Alright, time for departure. Hard mode. Level 80. Okay, so I have to use a set fleet. Do I? Just do this, ignore the other fleet requirements? I feel like I got away with this the other day. I don't know why. Let me do it. It's true. Actually, The backlines are Lulus too. We've got Banana Lulu and Cookies and Cream Lulu. We're missing a third member for the backline. It is all twin tails. Sandy also qualifies as a younger Lulu. I-19 is a little Lulu who also happens to be a cat girl for some reason. Where is Maya? Maya doesn't have twin tails. It'd be very embarrassing if I sort this out and I don't have my Maya. There she is. She's still there. Not scrapped. I promise. I made sure to go get back and get everyone again. Listen, I just went through and did all the retrofits recently. I am broke. And I forgot that the 2 Chinese ships got a retrofit recently, so I was like, oh, why is my rating not going up? I remembered Fu Shun and what's her name? Hua Jia exist. Alright, double line's fine. Go get them, girls. Very relaxing music. It's very fitting for the elves. MVP. MVP. About to fall asleep. It's BGM. So tomorrow I'm going to the DMV to get my real ID so I can fly. And the question is, what museum ship am I going to go to this year? That's new. I'm highlighting towards Massachusetts. That way I can go up there, Constitution, go see other Independence War stuff. Yep, that's totally fine. You know, I'm seeing a pattern here of these MVPs. Clearly, there is one who's better than the rest of them. Oh yes, while this is going, speaking of museum ships, there's a pretty cool update with one I talk about quite a lot. Hornet is getting a Hornet. So it just arrived today, came in from Florida, and it'll be open on Saturday for you to visit and see the new F-18 Hornet aboard USS Hornet. There you go. So I've been to Hornet many times because I live like an hour and a half away, maybe 2 hours. Midway I went to over Christmas, so I saw Midway in Iowa over Christmas break. Went to the Azur Maid Cafe, the collab. Been to Jeremiah O'Brien, Pampanito, and Red Oak Victory in the Bay. So I'm not gonna do any. I'm not gonna fly for any California ones. I will just drive. I still need to see the presidential yacht, as well as the Minesweeper. The yacht is in Oakland, and the Minesweeper is in Stockton. Two of the most dangerous cities in California. So, you know, not the most inclined to go anytime soon. Alabama's on the list. I think right now, my top 3 is Massachusetts, Yorktown, and then Alabama. And obviously, Laffy's included in with Yorktown as well as the gals that are alongside it, Mammy. Who else I've been to? I've been to Intrepid. When her Sorrow was on a trip. Didn't have a chance to go aboard Growler, just because the line was hella long. And I went and saw New Jersey. And toured her. I saw Olympia. Did not tour Olympia, didn't have time. If I do go to Alabama, honestly, I'd like to go during their living history recreation, where they have actual planes come in and you fire the anti-aircraft guns. That'd be pretty sick. I think I went to New Jersey at the very end of September 23. Because I was already there, already in the area for a work meeting, so drove down a couple hours to go see New Jersey. Lexington is kind of low on the list for now, just because if I'm gonna go to Texas, I'm gonna do like a grand tour because it's so big and there's so many museums there. So go see Lexington. Once Texas is fully set up, that's kind of what I'm waiting for. Go to the Air Museum that has the flying flapjack in it. Really want to see that thing and take some pictures of that. Go to the Dr. Pepper Museum in Waco. Yeah, I've done like little reviews of all the museums I've been to, except for Iowa, Midway, and Red Oak Victory. Iowa and Midway was on stream. I talked about it, but I need to make separate videos for them. And Red Oak Victory was not really worth talking about. I do want to go to Japan. I want to see Mikasa. I want to go see the dry docks that built Yamato and Musashi. Want to ride around the trains. Go to a horse race. Because we don't have any more horse racing in Northern California. Apparently, them just losing money nonstop is a bad thing. They can't afford it anymore. I mean, that's fine. I don't have my passport, so that's like a a couple months delay to even get it. Yeah, Japan's not on the list for this year. Once I try, I do want to go visit the graves of Nimitz, Lockwood. I think Spruance is buried next to them. A little bit south of San Francisco. Obviously, Hawaii is one. Go see the namesake of my favorite character in Azur Lane, obviously. Go see Missouri. Go see Utah. Go see Arizona. There's a sub in Pearl Harbor as well you can tour, so go see her. Yeah, once I start getting my big projects done at work, start making the big bucks, definitely taking more trips. I don't have enough evasion. I need to destroy her. Oh no. Alright, Poi, you're coming in. Welcome to the team. Who else can I go see? Wisconsin is another one I'd like to go see. Because I've seen half the Iowas. In the first two, not the last two. If Bethlehem Steelworks is still around, go tour them. That way I could have been to where they built Honolulu, where they repaired her quite a few times, and where they took her apart at. I do also need to go back up to Alaska, visit my family's house up there one last time before we sell it. Because it's been, like 11 years? No, more than that. It'll be 13 years this year since I've been up there, so... Been a minute. Could also drive up to Puget Sound, like a weekend trip. Have hanging up right there. Not much anymore, unfortunately. I'm hoping with my new position at work, soon I'll get to travel around more and use going places for business as an excuse to visit more museums. And that way, the company I work for pays for the flight, And I don't have to. Alright, Yudachi, I need you to pop off like that when I play World of Warships later. Okay? I need you to do me some good. Because we got destroyed the 2 games I played before the stream started. And I do not think we got enough EXP. Salt Lake City. That's a place I have to go pretty soon. Go to the Yoo-Hoo Museum. You know, I didn't even look at the actual skills and stuff of the new girls. Whoops. We'll take an intermission from doing this real quick. Go look at them. Yes, you're doing good work, Yudachi. Hang on. Alright. Under miscellaneous, time joined. Oh, they already have a tab. That's pretty cool. Alright, get out of here. Collab ships and bullens. I think one elf liked me better than the others. We'll look at her first. Alright. Evertson, who 4 of you showed up. It was nice. Not hunting for elites the whole time. So, Restorative Cocoon. Increase firepower by 15%. Fires torpedoes, deploys a shield. And has a heal while the shield's up. Okay. So as long as it doesn't eat it, it's a 5% heal, basically. Okay, I like it. I like it. Your firepower is a C, so if I pull up the wiki and look at the actual number, it's not going to be very good, is it? If you had a magic attack stat, it'd probably be a lot better. 82. So, not great there, but I like the heal. When the battle starts, launch the recon plane. I remember reading the data mine, just this part, and it just says this recon plane does nothing. Every time the ship sinks an enemy, decrease their damage taken by 5% until the battle ends, increase their main gun efficiency by 10%. And both these buffs can stack up to 3 times. Okay, I mean, she's got a heal, she's got survivability. Not much else. Let's sort by stats. What are we looking at for Evertson? Stats. Where's 125? They went okay. Not great, not terrible. I got 4 Evertsons, or I got 1. 7 provinces. No Kazan showed up. Yeah, I'm looking at Evertson first because she was kinder to me. So Evertson is 1597. Not very good. Yeah, very not good. All right, so a little lacking there, girl. Does have the damage reduction. I'm just worried about survivability. What is your AA looking like? 193. Where does that place you? Pretty good though. Pretty good on the AA side. That's good. ASW is just below the 200 threshold. I like. Evasion's pretty good. I hope you can dodge pretty well. Everton is what I'm thinking. Your speed stat's pretty good. Your evasion's pretty good, so you'll be all right. Shut up, she says. So, I saw people were mad about her rigging, her guns being wrong. About her having triple turrets instead of twin turrets. All right, let's see. Scrapped in 2000. Interesting. I'm looking. Get me some more photos, Wikipedia, please. So definitely twin turrets. I don't know what's going on here. All right, let's see. Pixie Storm Dust. And yes, I saw she's very good on the A front, which makes sense. Right, where's she ranked? Good. Above Dido. Very nice. Alright, increases firepower and accuracy by 20%. Every 20 seconds, 7% chance to fire special barrage. And if the barrage does not activate, decrease ship's damage taken for 10 seconds. Alright, pretty good. More AA. And shut down their fleet's anti-aircraft gun range. Fire special barrage. And heal. A 10-second cooldown. That's actually a pretty good heal. So it's 3% to the lowest HP, so good priority. And 10-second cooldown. And she's got good AA. And if you're doing late game stuff, you're going to be facing a ton of planes. So that heal can be going off quite frequently. So I dig it. I dig the elf. Let me put the thing back up. Here we go. Perfect. So I'm a little disappointed we didn't get as many elves this time. I do prefer the more fantasy stuff to the sci-fi stuff. So when we rarely get it, I do like it. Yeah, it's a funny meme. What else about her? Yeah, seems ooh. She can have double AA guns. That's pretty cool. Where does she compare to Sandy for ASW? Is the question. Not even close. Sandy's basically double. So yeah, I think 7 province, pretty good for late game stuff. I like her firepower's okay enough. Torpedoes there. But you can just not use her torpedoes, which, you know, gives Sandy a second retrofit because they seem to love her, which is fine by me. And let Sandy have A guns in her second slot. Forget the torpedoes. Yeah, so I think she's pretty good. Worthwhile little AA cruiser. Here she has not go technology. I saw something like Instagram, like did a coffee maker and it exploded. Yeah. Alright, so the elves cannot use technology. They're cursed. Broken, it's broken, it's broken. Oleg is the dwarf in this event. Didn't know that, but Oleg is the dwarf. I will turn it into a flower pot. There we go. Make her feel better. $10K points. Get Oleg. I really like the music for this event. We have little port stories. Nothing new, right? Yeah, I've done all of these. Have I not really done this? Okay. Oh, guess we're doing this one again. I have learned my lesson, and we are not going to do the LTD previews anymore. Because we can't have nice things because of Mogador and Strasbourg. YouTube does not appreciate their efforts. Alright, what should you say back to me? Alright, what else we got? We got Noshiro. Go say hi to. Time for visit Anchorage real quick. Wondering why you got unique wear for your like casual wear here, and Sirius and Noshiro had the default. Even if you just take her coat off, it's not a complex outfit. Two of us, 3 times as happy. Anchorage doing gymnastics, huh? Oh man, she forgot. Don't worry, you'll get it. Last one. Aw. Sure thing, Anchorage. Get all the head patch you want. Now we have the gifts this week. I'm gonna go to the actually back out real quick. Because in the store you can bulk buy them. I don't have enough coins. Never mind. Alright, Nostro. I was hoping this was like a swimming weight. It's a foot massager. Alright. What dastardly stuff are we doing, Nostro, now? You know, Anchorage is much more clear with her feelings, I'll be honest with you, Noshiro. Alright. Hit us with it. Quite a lot, yep. I was like, you know what? We gotta rub her feet more. Special sword unlocked. Alright, now we gotta back out and go back in. Tap on her sternum. Oh, adios. She's gonna drown. Alright. Oh, look at her. Look how long her toes are. Look at her right foot. Look how long those toes are. She's got hobbit feet. I know she's got a shave. She's got some hobbit feet. I've got giant feet, and my toes are not that long. What is... Why does she have freakishly long toes? Alright, move that one over. No? What am I doing wrong? I'm trapped. I'm trapped with Nostro's giant toes. Okay. I had to drag it further. Now it's tap. Got a question. Why couldn't we do this on the couch? It seemed like perfectly acceptable couch activities. Alright, so I haven't gotten her yet, but Kazan. See, I thought it would be a pool weight. Because you know they have the dumbbells that have like the plastic or the rubber around them? I thought it'd be something like that. Like you dive for it. It weighs like 2 pounds, but it's good for using the pool. But no, it's a foot massager. I should have known. These freaks and their feet. Alright, we're gonna get Kazan Oleg real quick, and then I'm gonna go put my chickens away. So, Kazan, I did read the data mine, and she looked quite good. So, pretty good firepower, good HP, decent enough AA. I didn't see anything special with her limit breaks, no. But her skills, increase your firepower, get special barrage, and tanks the damage your Vanguard takes. That's nice. And also gets buffs based on her threshold of HP. So she gets up to 24% reload and accuracy once she gets low. That'd be pretty cool. And then she gets some heals every 20 seconds for your fleet. And also makes them get more AA and evasion. I figured she'd be a pretty useful little ship. And survival for your mobbing fleets. I want to see her barrages. And Oleg, you're Pomiat's sister, right? Yes, you are. We still don't have the leadership of that class. Alright, Oleg. Didn't expect the stats to be much. They're not. She is a old Russian ship. Increases firepower and evasion by 15%. Special barrage. And deploys a special invention. Well, what does that do? Is the question. Let me find it. Oh wait, no, I don't want to go there. I want to go to search history. No, I want manage history. Is that it? No. Oh, it pulled up in a different tab window. My other screen. That's why. All right, today, like first thing in the morning. Look at this data mine. All right, Oleg, where are you? Over here. Okay, so it has a 20% chance of firing a single torpedo, or firing off a single bomb, or 16 aim bullets, or heal the entire fleet. I like the heal, but then you gotta use Oleg, who otherwise is not very good. Because she's old. She's an old lady. Her and her sister are getting up to be the grandmas of the fleet. So Kazan, the goals of this event, worthwhile using. All right, let me go start this battle while I run and put my chickens away. Be right back. Alright. Of course, get the correct ship getting the MVP. Then we gotta cross the map. Oh, there's some buffs. We're saying shields. Oh, so that's why I had like 20 shields spawn beginning of battle. The Zara spawned and this spawned. Gotcha. My three-legged cat caught me a field mouse yesterday. I saw him outside the other day, like looking in the grass where I knew they were. I actually got one. He is very agile for missing a foot. Look at all those shields. I wonder how many shields you get spawned at the start of battle. Zara does it, Eugen does it. I have to make as big of a shield fleet as possible. That's actually the meta for this event. Just have as many shields as possible. And you will take 0 damage. If they last like 2 seconds. One sneeze, they're gone. But the last mob? It is, alright. Bring it on, you stinky siren. You're not ready for the... You know, Zara's not even here to spawn our shields. Dachi's here. So I think the event only has like 4 stages, right? It's an SB event. Okay, it's 3 plus the SB stage. All right. One more. Alright, fine. Do my disgusting fleets. Level. Over level. So this is what I normally do, is I put FGG in the middle for her proximity barrage that covers the whole screen. I put Perseus for her double preload. I put Unicorn in for her single preload. And then usually I'll do Bremy, like using her. Put Bremy in. And then I'll put Yudachi in. Actually, what I usually do is I have like this back line, then the front line is like whoever I'm trying to grind at the time. So I will change it up. I will put Skilla in. I am working on her a little bit. Alright, I'm missing firepower. So in the other fleet, I will put Ulrich in the middle. And since I need more firepower, I'll put Sashi. And then I'll put Unzen in as well. For the cross-fleet torpedo barrage. And then I'll put Shimakaze in. Also for the cross-fleet torpedo barrage. And usually I'll put Sandy in. But I'll put Monty in. With Independence as well. That's Georgia. There's Independence. This way, Independence is buffing Percy and Unicorn, not that they need it. And we got a bunch of the cross-fleet disgustingness going on. And Monty is buffing Independence, such a better barrage skill. And we go. A little more over high tempo. Look at those torpedo bombers, yep. Didn't even need most of the fleet, just Yudachi solos. I like to move in such a way that the sirens kind of block themselves in so it's easy hop to the next one. Okay, so we're gonna have to defeat 11 enemies, it appears. Amazon, making delivery. Actually, question, doesn't Amazon have a gaming platform? Maybe it's not in the US market. They have like an Amazon App Store. I think Azur Lane is on it. They do. By Stardew Valley on Amazon App Store. Alright, it is not on the Amazon App Store, evidently. But you can get the Taco and Takao paired set on Amazon. No one is buying these together. These don't match at all. I didn't even know about this one. Okay, it's non-scale, that's why. Freeing, you're an actual brand, though. We got a Dakimakura. And it gets some crazy stuff on this Amazon. I thought it was most like All the Express and some of the other ones. The wild stuff. Huh, I had never seen it before. Okay, good. I'm not signed in and saying the wrong location. Good. Oh my god. How big is it? Hang on. How big is it if it's $600? All right. 17.7 inches? That's a big Washington. Okay. Well, there's the 1/6 the cow, or 180 basically. Glad that shows the angle we wanted to see. You know what? I didn't know Amazon had all these. What is that? Second season playing card? Family friendly? I don't know if I'd call this family friendly. I don't think Surcouf's fat titties are family friendly. Wait, hang on. We might have to get the playing card set. Although I'm seeing a disturbing lack of redheads in this. Got the wrong sister here too. Got Taiho, Lemollin, Belfast, Formidable, Kamikaze, St. Louis, North Carolina, FDG, Eugen, Laffey, Dunkirk, Saratoga, that's what that is. Takao, Azuma, Sirius, and Cheshire. Then we got Ibuki. Illustrious, AVP, Sheffy, Nagato, New Jersey, Aegir, Atago, Dido, Hermione. Yeah, there, ladies with that Hermione. Shikuma, and then joined Illustrious and Unicorn for some reason. Where was Sarkoof in that? Okay. We're learning all kinds of things about Amazon today. Oh, you get a Kashino Dakamakura in a variety of colors. Oh, that's Ulrich's ass. Okay. I'm sure the game stream does not want me to do that. It's like $100 cheaper than that Takao. This exact figure I saw in my local secondhand shop. Like, listen, guys, you gotta lower the price of this thing. It's freaking ridiculous. No one is gonna buy it. Like $250 Takao. Oh, what? Oh, it's 1/4. Okay. That's not even a Zerlane character. No, thank you, Bremy. When was our last redhead that we got in game? The last one I remember that's new. That's not pink or orange. Was that French girl, the fox French girl? Franklin was pink. Scrolling down the patch notes. Yeah. It's Dastardly Amazon. No one with Ref.io. I think Fritz Rume had one. Maybe? Maybe not. Chinese faction event did not. Alright, let's go down to Ian. Christopher May did not have any redheads in her event. Okay. Going down. We're going down. Tulipa had a bunch of pinkies. Don't count because they're collabs. Oh, Amity was our last red. Amity and Portsmouth Adventure were the last redheads. Boom. Zoom in, please. These were our last two redheads. So, Halloween. Who do we have before that? Oh, can't forget the goated Kashino skin. Only it was L2D. Robbed by Musashi. Still going. Nothing for Eagle Union. Make sure I'm actually progressing through the event while I'm doing this. Strasbourg, you dastard. Still going. None of the PRs were redheads. I hated this event. This was a terrible event. Welcome to the little school or whatever it's called. Hated this event. Hated the skins. The first three, good. After that, throw them away. Wichita Meta in June of 2024. She is a Lulu sister. Don't forget that. She is technically a half Brooklyn. Just has bigger guns. Yeah, Flore was the last one I remember. We had Amity and Portsmouth Adventure. He had very slender redhead and damn she thick redhead. Luna had pink hair, I thought. Like a kind of like a lavender. Yeah, this is the only character we have called Luna, and she was a collab character. from the rerun of Dead or Alive. All right, before that, we had the unfortunately not the correct sister as the muse. Sad times. It's been a while. Gotten 3 redheads in the last year. Functions a rerun. Also, this I want to say this might be a little bit cheaper than the one I got. This Lulu. I feel like this one's a little bit cheaper. Maybe like by $5 or something. Got that one. Get the Crosswave calendar for the PS4 for $80. Toggle mousepad up. Scroll past that Laffy. Missed that one. Keep going. All right, we're playing a risky game now, Amazon. We're gonna stop looking at you. You're gonna get me in trouble. What was that other one I saw at CarrierCon? Where I got the Casino mug or thermos at? Did I move it somewhere? New album? Did I put it in my laptop? No, it's just gone. I swore I took a picture of it. Huh. I don't know where it went. All I have is a picture of the thermos and the picture of the stuff I got from Ariko. Her booth. Interesting. I don't know. Amimon Life. This is it. This is the website I was thinking about. No, I don't want a 10% off. 100% off. Give me free stuff. I think I put notify me when this one comes back. This is so funny. If I had found out about this before I got the thermos, I would have gotten this instead. Didn't have it. They got all kinds of stuff. They got pillows, they got blankets, they got bags, acrylic stands, blocks, all kinds of stuff. I don't think I saw any Maya stuff, unfortunately. Actually, maybe I'll go to their store this weekend. I was thinking of making a trip to the Bay. Are you getting an Anchorage themed piggy bank? Here I'll slide this into the chat so you can also look at it at your own speed. I mean, this might be the best place to get stuff for the time being if whole limiting stuff from the Yostar store continues for a while. You can get a little Cheshire themed water bottle. A wagging tail Kashino. Be fun if they had a GIF here for it. Oh yeah, it was ridiculous. I don't think I ever actually bought anything from the Yostar store. I did can't. I was gonna buy something, but I had to cancel it because they sent me something for free because they like me. I don't think they like me anymore, but they did like me at one point in time, so they sent me free stuff. I mean, it's only been like a month and a half since I heard from them, so they've gone longer with radio silence. I'm hoping with the Honolulu ASMR, St. Louis there too. She gets more stuff. You know, bring her back on the limelight. There is a Anchorage in Cheshire and a Toggle Block, but sold out. I did for quite a few events. Fritz Furume, the To Love Ru collab, basically every big event the last since Guam came out. Like not the Tempesta events or like the Welcome to the Little School or the Zero to Hero, but most of the other ones. They're like, hey, you want to make some content for us? I was like, sure, I was going to already. So they sent me a 6th anniversary box for my favorite price of $3.99. Looks like that's it. There's a pre-order section for Zerlane. Look in there. That's right. They do have the blood bag keychains and the Shinano temperature changing mug. That's pretty cool. Oh, never mind. It's little Shinano. As the little Shinano on there. I would have gotten that skin had I not found the toggle that turned her little, and it just ruined that whole skin for me. I'm doing the SP now. Alright, Premi, we'll just go basic. Laffy. It was a different artist than her normal one. It was not her original artist who did that Shinano. Some people get very upset if you criticize said artist. Like, she definitely did not have that mystic feeling the other, like, the beach one had. Monty in there. Was Ball. Got kind of bean plushies of Prinzeugen Enterprise. I don't like their hands. Kind of freaky. Why are there so many things that spawn? You have to fight most of them. There's so many things for the SP stages. Fridge magnets. You can get a New Jersey or A Gear neck pillow for your flights. And while the artist that did that Shinano is said they're no longer doing anything, I'm hoping that we are past their backlog of characters art they've done, skins they've done. So we're just actually done. But I think they'll be back. And they are a good artist. I'm just, my main complaint with them doing stuff is just more on the management side. Just like, all right, need to be a little more strict on them. Want to see new designs, not reused ones from 4 years ago. Oh yeah, I as a person cannot stand them. I followed them for a while and I was like, okay, I don't mind the art. And just them as a person, just like how they behave and like interact with people. I was like, not the biggest fan. Not the biggest fan, I'll say. I like them more when they're doing like backgrounds and like loading screens. And I got called out for saying this, but I said it felt like we got a skin every other month. And we had gotten up to that point, we had gotten 5 out of the year from that artist. And then we got like 4 or 5 more within 2 months. I was like, oh, here you go. You can get a Shikishimi board. I don't know what a Shikishimi board, Shikishi board is. I just happened to notice that they seem to be chased out of a lot of fandoms they do art for. Oh, no, I don't want to upgrade. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what these boards are, I'll be honest with you. I think they had... No, they didn't have one of the Lulu at Ericon. Like, what does that even mean? What is a Shikshi board? And see, I don't like that Lulu skin. And we're at the end. Honestly, wasn't very good. Like, as in terms of, like, the event and what they had there, it was not great. I don't really care much for VTubers. I don't really watch them. Other than the V Fleet, the only one I'd heard of before, and that was Pippa, and everyone else I had no idea who they were. And they had one history panel, and it was hella scuffed. So, like, other than that, the booth for the thing I was showing off and Ariko's booth, like, those are the only booths, like, I really went to. Well, that's not true. I did swipe a Bowser and Donkey Kong patch from the Nintendo booth when they were packing up. Yeah, there was two booths with Azur Lane. It was Ariko and the Animon. Hello! You're doing well, Rose? Did some pulls, hope they went well. Mine could have gone better. Took her long enough, but 7 provinces did show up. No Kazan in the meantime, unfortunately. She seems pretty nice, pretty good. Like her kit, nice supporting kit, good for your mobbing. Got a pretty good skin. I don't care much for Oleg's skin, but Kazan's pretty good. And the elves, yeah. Yeah. Like, I like that there's elves now. Wish there was more, and did a little more with them. But maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. Yeah, I haven't gotten her, so I haven't seen her what her barrage looks like. But I don't remember what Hood's barrage. I know Nelson's a pretty good barrage to be in the flagship position. Alright, cool. Alright. This one's for you. Look at this, oh, look at this old fleet. Alright, who's gonna fight? Maya. No, we want to have top fleet fight Maya. Range a little bit. Georgia in, and it took me 2 weeks for Honolulu. I was so upset. And put Mamie as well. That's good enough. All right. I think she'll show up on the second run. Is what I'm guessing. Not the first one, the second one. Oh, we're getting news on when the English version of Uma Musume is coming out on the 27th. Pretty cool. I mean, $80 is a pretty good deal. Is that an Independence MVP I saw? Alright, this is the one Maya's gonna show up. Trust. Oh, we were looking at the Amazon prices for stuff, and it was incredible. Let me find that picture of that Takao I saw. $229 for a Takao. Alright, Maya, come on. Come on, Maya. I don't see a Maya in there. It's kind of crazy how good Independence is. Like, the only downside to Independence is you have to farm hard mode stages to get her. With points to buy her. Well, this is a very strange looking Maya, I will say. Something's a little different about her today. I mean, the white hair is still there. Different pose. It's not, something's just a little off about her. I don't know what it is. Gold. And see, I would farm tend to endlessly for Honolulu's. However, I'm not dedicated enough to buy all that dock space. Wait, before I forget, I need to go to the Research Academy. Stuff is done. I think Odin's almost done. Mines is I think at just below 4. Grant donation. Oh. Give me coins? Give me the wrong kind of coins. Upside, did I buy the coins from you? Let's not fight. Let's not do a battle. I did? Oh no. There was a rigging one. I do want to kind of finish my PR ones. It's not enough. Yeah. Alright, fine. Give me another Plymouth gun. That's my arm. That should be long enough. 2.5, 7.5, 8.5. Yeah, be okay. It is what it is. I could have gone here. Whoops. Look at all the coins I have now. Alright. Guess I know how it works. Poor Zumo's gonna be the last one done. You know, I didn't check for any gear. Odin's almost there, okay. I didn't check to see what we dropped from these stages. Gross. I mean, historic like the gun. That is the Brooklyn gun. Definitely a farm for Kazan event and get the hell out. Don't drop gear skins. It does not. Oh, we should drop gear skins. Alright, where's the little anchorage? Running starry skies. Not enough trust. Go throw people in the dorm. They're still starving to death. Yes, Kazan is in HT3. You. Where's the locked one? You and little anchorage is gonna be at the top. Alright, skill get kicked out for now. Oh, you know, little anchorage can't even go in here. Never mind, Skilla, come back. Come back. I'm sorry. I think she's in a fleet, though. Yeah. Okay, there she is. Yeah, just keep them in the top level of the dorm. You're good to go. I mean, Annie can just swap them out. I know people were joking about having this one be like super smart and like super like mentally developed, but I'm glad they didn't do that because that'd be stupid and weird. Like, I can't believe we have 2 little anchorages. This one's a little bigger than the other one. Alright, you didn't even get a gun. Yes, I know. Go up to 57, there you go. You'll be able to survive, right, Anchorage? You're only going the boss fleet. Okay, we'll have to think about this one. I'll probably put Z52 instead. Shimakaze. There we go. Alright, go forth, little one. Bring me glory. Alright, what DD do I want to farm with? Z11 is what I was working on before. We did get kind of a Lulu here, though. Does kind of have the right personality and kind of voice and figure, hair. Kind of like that roughness to her voice. Alright, what cruiser early heavy was I working on? Sufren. Shout out Fuso. We love Fuso. In this house, we love Fuso. Especially her retrofit. I'm glad they did. She deserves it. Being overshadowed by her sister for so long. Where's my Fuso? I know she's not 125 yet. But she's one of my OGs. And then they made some modifications. I forgot what they'd changed on it, but... Sorry, Fuso, I was not familiar with your game. Yeah, it's very good. Alright, what do these yappers want? Why is your phone still working? Thought you couldn't use technology. What's going on, Elf? What's the truth here? Yeah, I'm stressed the hell out. So, I've only used Albion for the Chapter 15 support fleet. That's the only place I've used her. She's not a one-to-one copy of Centaur. Which is what I was hoping for. So, see what she does again. But I have not used her a whole lot in, like, actual gameplay. She can detect and hit submarines with barrages. She gets extra buffs for aviation and AA if there's a bunch of Royal Navy ships in your fleet. Makes your main fleet take less burn damage. When a ship in your vanguard recovers HP, 50% of any excess HP recovered beyond the maximum is converted into a barrier that can take damage. That's only going to help you at the beginning of battle. And when the barrier is active, the person who has that barrier does increased damage. So, work on her, get her levels so she's good for your support fleet. Because she can run double fighters, which is nice. The only reason I stopped using her is because I wanted to use an all illustrious class fleet for that purpose. Which is good for that. She's good. Aviation, anti-aircraft's pretty good. Yeah, the level differential thing does hurt quite a bit. I like barely scraped through 14 with a couple ones that are below 125. How nice of her. Yeah, I just slapped on. Actually, I kind of think I changed it a bit for chapter 15. Yeah, I swapped up a little bit. Before I had anchorage in here. Oh, whoops. Wrong thing. I had Aquila in this fleet. I was trying a few months ago. Anchor streams like a month and a half ago. I was trying to go through and get all these and just like make a whole unique fleet. But then I just went back to my old one and just farm 15-4 because they had coins. And my mob fleet was doing good. It was Fritz, Rume, Unicorn, and they have independence in the mob fleet? Maybe. Yeah, running Albion down here. Basically this setup. Actually, there's a better one now. I think my Indomitable has it. This is now the best plane for anti-air for your support fleet. I also have the Burgo. Listen, if you want to clear chapter 14 and 15, here's who you got to use. I'll show you. Wherever she went. Right here. Yeah, Indomitable. This is the best cruiser in the game. She has an insane ASW stat. Insane anti... No, put her in the mob fleet. Don't put her in the main fleet. Put her in the mob. Put her in your mobbing fleet, not in the boss fleet. She's insanely good. She has 2 barrages. Actually, technically 3. She has 3 barrages. This is super good. She ignores shells. Or no shields. She just takes 50% less damage now. Now, I am biased towards San Diego because she was the first gold ship I ever got. I was pulling on the Richelieu banner, and San Diego showed up first. Did not get Rishi. Got Sandy. I used the selection ticket for Enterprise because I was like, hey, I recognize that name. I have not used Chapayev. Don't really use the Russian ships. One moment. Well, I've got a funny story about Alabama. So it was the Ashen's Simacralcum rerun. So it had Alabama, it had Baltimore, and it had, I believe, Alan M. Sumner got added to that. And my friend really wanted to get Baltimore. And he got 7 Alabamas before he got Baltimore. And that is why I always pull 7. It's because of that incident. Eldridge Retrofit's pretty good. Because she can just shred submarines. You know this is pretty good? It's a gear. You should use it in your mob fleet for late game stuff. Is, let me find it. Wherever it went, the Hedgehog. Make sure you use this guy. Very good. Yeah, that's the one thing that sucks about Eldridge is, one, you have to farm PvP to get her, and 2, her equipment's locked behind an event at the moment. Also, this is pretty good. It hits submarines, and it fires in a straight line, and is magnetic. Big fan of that one. Oh, mileage out of that one. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna have to end things off here. Hopefully you guys all had fun hanging out. I enjoyed it. Thank you all for hanging out. If you haven't pulled yet and you're gonna pull, good luck. And take care of yourselves. And see you next time. Bye-bye.